Check in with Janice.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Well, we know when someone deals with a mental illness, it affects so many people, and it's a difficult topic to tackle. Well, in this book, Michelle Dickinson-Moravec, she shares her unique and personal experience, very personal. It's a memoir. It's called Breaking Into Your Life, and Michelle is with us today. She comes to us from New Jersey, and good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
This is not easy.
Yeah.
It's taking you, your mother, bipolar.
Yes.
And since you, as far as you could remember when you were little,
right.
You're an only child. And we're going to talk about the difficulties of that. But you wrote this book because you wanted to help other people.
Exactly. Yeah. So my goal with writing the book was to humanize mental illness, because mental illness right now is still feared and misunderstood. And I thought if I could put a face to mental illness beyond the statistics and have people understand what that is, there'd be less fear.
Well, with your book, though, when your mother and you were dealing with this as a child, it wasn't talked about.
No.
Even like it is now. You say it still has stigma attached.
Yes.
But for you, what was it like?
Yeah, so growing up with my mom, it was my normal, so I didn't know any better. It was growing up with her, learning her moods, learning her patterns, understanding when she was sad, understanding when she was manic.
Because for people who don't understand, someone with who is bipolar, they are manic. They have very highs and very low lows.
Exactly.
So you were telling me in the break that it's like what?
It was like a roller coaster. It was literally like a roller coaster. You didn't know what to expect, and you just kind of held on and put your needs on the back burner and really focused on trying to control the situation you really had no control over.
So you were 28 or so, you said, when you lost your mother.
Exactly.
So it was a battle for her till the day she died.
Exactly, it was. And she went through a lot of different treatments. She was in and out of hospitalization. She underwent shock therapy. She had it all, yeah.
So for you, it took you 4 years, you said, to write this book. Why is that? What were you doing to try to put this book together?
Well, this started out as a journey for me to heal.
Because you work for Johnson & Johnson, you're not an author, right?
I'm not. This is just my story. I'm just a woman with a story. I wanted to obviously heal through sharing my story, right? That was a large part of it, and I did do a lot of healing. But more importantly, I thought if I could tell the story and really open up a conversation, more of a less feared discussion about mental health, then I could make a contribution, and that is really what drove me.
All right, so people can read the book and find out more, but someone watching right now, what message do you have for them if they fear they're dealing with this or they know they're dealing with this?
Yeah, just keep talking. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to a friend, a family member, or a physician, there are resources out there. I'd like to share one. 18% is a peer-to-peer app. You can literally
right there on your phone.
Right there on your phone. You just interact with people who are dealing with what you may be dealing with and get support.
What's it called again?
18%.
18%. So perhaps you or someone you know may need that. I know we're out of time, but I've got to ask you, breaking into my life, what does that mean?
Breaking into my life and discovering what is left for me to enjoy in life.
Wow, that is really serious, and you're just a beautiful person. I appreciate you coming by to share your story.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and hopefully it will help others as well. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.